Craziness. Okay.
So are they seeing from your perspective?
They are seeing from my perspective, and
Okay. So would you mind running over here, and I'll just show this real quick.
okay. Let my stuff kind of load up here.
Okay. So I figured out a way with a line tool to make flat panels, and so I made all the following things with just the line tool. This folding screen here, and this cloth, which is the main thing that I want to show today. And then this flat Karen star. This is flat.
Okay.
You can see it's just like a 0 box. Okay. So to make the cloth, you need 3 different flat panels. And you can make 2 of them real easy, and the other one is a little bit difficult, but not 2. So you start with a with a 2 by 2. Sorry if I start stuttering. I'm hearing feedback of my own voice.
It's okay.
Okay, so you start with a 2 by 2. And for this technique to work, all of these require a width that is the depth, or the 2 in this instance, times 2 plus 1. So you have to make the length be 5 in this case, because 2 times 2 plus 1.
Okay.
So let me pick another. I had slate. I want to be able to see it against this. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'm going to do it on my end over here. I'm going to try to repeat your steps, so we're doing it,
Okay.
as along with you here. So I'm going to do a 2 by 2, and I need to make it twice that number plus 1. So I have a 2 by
Right.
2 by 5. So my length
Correct.
of it is a 2 by 2, and then there would be another 2 by 2 next to it, and then a 1 by 2 by 2 over here. Okay, and we're going to fill that in with a solid. Okay.
And you can't do this with anything less than a 2 by 2, because with the line tool you can't go across with just 1. So you have to start with a 2 by 2.
Okay.
So what you do is that you make the line tool be 2, start on one end,
Okay.
click, and then run around. This is just like the technique that you showed a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And click on the opposite side.
All right. Done.
Now the middle voxel has not been touched by the line tool since we did 2 times 2 plus 1.
All right.
And so if you paint that, you'll see that you have a shape that looks kind of like a diamond.
Okay.
So you choose that whole middle section,
All right.
copy it, paste, and then leave your tool there. Move it over 1, any direction. Click, and you can see that you're making a flat panel.
All right.
Okay, the neat thing about this flat panel is that it's clear over to the side of the voxel.
All right.
Okay, so you want to copy and paste that for one of the voxels that you're going to need. So just one of those panels.
Okay. So I just take one of them instead of like a strip.
Oh, you could take a strip if you want.
Okay.
Actually, you're going to require to do so. Yeah, it probably would be a good idea to do two.
Okay.
But I mean, if you need a template or something,
All right.
just take one.
So I got that one. I'll just paste that over here.
Okay. Now you continue with the same tool. And remember, you have a 2 by 2 by 1. You superimpose that over the last place that you left off.
Okay.
Move up 1.
Okay.
Click.
Okay.
And start going back the other direction.
Back the way I came.
Yep.
All right.
Now if you take and just copy out one of the ones in the middle there, off of the bottom row,
Okay.
you'll find that what you have is a panel that goes from one side to the other. So you have a rise of 1 by 1. It goes up 1 and over 1.
Okay.
And you're going to need 2 of those.
Oh, okay. I got to rotate this. Okay, I got you. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay.
And I don't know what I did with my other panel, so I'll just put one there. Okay, now the next one is a little tougher. So you can just get rid of all of that we just did, as long as you got your panels snipped off.
I'm just going to move this. I'll move this off to the side, so if we need
That's
to
fine.
reference it or something like that, I'll put it over here.
Okay, so the next thing that you need to do is make a 3 by 3, or well, yeah, 3 by 3. Or actually, sorry, you can just do a 3 by 1. On this.
What's up, everyone?
What's up? And this is...
And it's the same way. You have to go 3 times 2 plus 1, so 7. And this time you need to paint every other row a different material.
Okay, so this time, being that I'm using a 3 by 3 or a cross section of 3, my length of it has to be 3, 6 plus the 1, and that'll give me the 7 by 1 by 3. And then,
Right.
And then now I'm going to paint cross sections across it every other color.
Right.
Me.
And that's because, for whatever reason, the line tool is different if you use different materials and if you use the same material.
Okay. All right. I think I got it.
You're faster than I am.
That's what she said joke, but it was true. That's what she said. All right, go ahead. Sorry, sidetrack.
All right, then you do the line tool of 3. You always use, on these techniques, you always use the line tool that's the same as your width.
Okay, so I'm not going to the last voxel like I do for the lattice work. I'm literally going wherever that center point is for my line tool. Gotcha.
User joined your channel.
Right. The big thing is that you want one in the center not to be touched.
Okay.
So you go to the other side. And now some of these that just look like prime voxels are actually something different, like triangles or something.
Okay.
So what I usually do is just paint it. Whoops, sorry. Did the wrong thing. Let me see if I can find a different material here.
Oh, we got this white, we got this black. There's all kinds of different colors around here. So.
What is this one? What tile is this? So if you just paint these every other one, you can see what you've got. Like this. Just kind of make a checkerboard. Yeah.
Okay.
The one that you're interested in is in the second row in the center. The one with the triangle.
Okay. We'll
Copy that out. Paste it. And then just do exactly like you did before. Just go one and keep pasting.
User left your channel.
Okay. All right.
What you end up with is a panel that's exactly in the center.
Okay.
Okay, I just did that to show what you then do is take this same tool and you just can take a corner of it. I don't know if you can see where I'm selecting because I know sometimes it comes off Voxel.
Yeah, I can see where you're copying it out of the 2x2, or is that the 3x3?
Right.
Yeah, that's
right.
the 2x2.
Now, with any of these, to make a shape that's diagonal, you start with where you want. It's, how do I describe this? You start with where you want it to start. So we want it to start in the center.
Okay.
So we made one that was in the center, and then you want it to go out to the clear out to the side. So you take this and you just put it right on top of. Oh, I did that wrong. You put it right on top of where the other tool is.
Okay.
And I mean, superimpose it. And then you just click. And it didn't work, of course. Just a second. Now maybe it will work if you go one back. Nope. I wonder if that's an orientation thing.
How about back one and then off to one side one? Okay, no, that didn't work either. Oops. Go back. Come on.
I wonder if I've got the right one. Let me make sure that I've actually got the right. No, I just can't. Is yours not working either?
Yeah, mine didn't do it either. I went back in time on mine. I think we got a wrong piece.
Could be.
Let me try something. Let me go to the other end and try that. Nope, still the same thing.
Yeah.
I think we got the wrong one there somehow. Let me see.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I goofed. So you have to use the end that is closest to me right now. So we're going to have to turn it.
Oh, okay. I got you. How about if we just grab it from the opposite side? We just grab it on the other side of it.
Well, it needs to be pointed the other direction. We can make another quick one if
Yeah, I think we're grabbing.
So
we're grabbing it from the wrong side. I think there. Hold on. Let me test this right quick to see if
okay.
what I'm doing is the right thing.
I'll try what I think needs to be done.
Got it. I got it. It finally did it. I had to rotate it, and I rotated it on the green axis.
That's what I was trying to say. Not very well.
There we go. You just have to rotate it on the green axis until it actually pulls it into an angle like this.
Yes. That's what I was saying. We were trying it from the wrong side.
Okay. So I take two of these, or take one of those and then make two?
Yeah, you have to take those and make two. And I'm not getting it here. Oh, because I used the wrong side. Sorry, I'll catch up with you in a second.
Okay.
I just made another tool rather than rotating that one. Yay, I got it finally. So basically what you have with this, if you take a look and you copy and you paste it out and then you put a select over it,
okay,
is that you have one that goes from the corner up to halfway across.
Okay.
So basically it's got a rise of 1/1/2.
Okay.
And you're going to need two of those.
I think I got it lined up over here. It's the white one that I just pasted in on this one here.
Are those two? Except that it should be the other way. They need to be here. They need to be rotated.
Oh, see, that's what I got you here for, because I'd suck at this.
Not anywhere near as badly as I suck at it. That's
okay. So, in other words, my order is off on this.
well, no, because it's supposed to be a long string instead of too wide.
Okay.
I have let me see if I can.
See, I got a feeling my stuff is just out of whack or something. Either that, or maybe I need to rotate some more or something.
So you start with two like this
Okay.
in a row. See how I'm going sideways?
Oh. Okay.
And then you take this one, that's the 1 1/2.
So that was the second one we made, or the last one we made?
The last one that we made.
Okay. So we'll copy that one, and that one goes on the end.
No, that one goes next. Because it's not not as severe an angle as the 45-degree angle one.
Okay.
So you're angling it slowly.
Oh, I think I'm on you now. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I suck. I mean, I'm gonna try this again and see if I can get this thing lined up. Ah, I got it. I got it. Yay, me.
I know it's harder than it looks.
Man, crazy stuff. All right.
What did I do with my... Oh, here it is.
Let's see if I can get this last
Now this is what I'm going to
piece.
figure out.
I suck at this. I really do. This alignment stuff sucks.
Uh-huh.
And my 45 isn't lining up where it's supposed to, I don't think. Either that or I've got this thing on the wrong axis or something. That's probably what it is. I think I probably got mine on the wrong axis.
There. I think I found it. Oh, no.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
That's a lot of tinkery doodle. That's what that is. Alright. Like I said, I'm maybe I'm just not lining this thing up right or something.
Yeah, I got the right one here. You need first the two that are straight,
Okay.
that are the 1 and the 0, and then the 1 and 1/2, and then the 1 and the 1s.
And
I'm not getting it either.
this is really cool though.
There, I think I got it. No. Now I'm getting confused.
Didn't you use one of the other wedges for that last piece or something? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head, and I don't know. Maybe it was. Trying to remember.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
It's supposed to go. This worked fine when I dress rehearsal.
Yeah, it did. It did. And she was nervous. She was so nervous about coming up here. And
Well,
And
now that
she-
I've already totally made a fool of myself, it's,
she nailed it during dress rehearsal. And yeah.
oh my gosh, this
She
is
was like,
embarrassing.
she was like, Tim, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, okay, all right. So, but we'll figure this out in a second. Trust us. We're gonna knock this out in a moment. Now, let me back up for a second. Now, the first one we made, which is this flat one, or yeah, I'm probably gonna throw myself off the top here, but which is the one that's like at a 0 or 90-degree angle. This first one, right? And that's
Right.
okay. Then my black one here, that is our 1 to 2, right? Or is that the 0 to 1?
The one that you just put on?
Not this black one. Oop, I can't seem to grab it. There. Go right there. I am hooked onto it. That was the second one we made. That's the second one we made.
That's our 45-degree angle one.
Yes. Okay.
That's that one. So you need the 0-degree angle one, as it were, the straight one first, and then you need the one that we made third to go on next.
Oh, I know where I'm at. I figured it out. We've got it. It's right here. Watch this.
Because you want the curve to be somewhat gradual.
Yeah, watch this. I think I got it. We'll find out. We'll find out if I'm a tard here in a moment. Yeah. See, this isn't. Wait a minute. Maybe I am wrong. No, that's not going to do it. Bring this back up. Bring this back up. And I'm going to rotate. Basically, I'm going to try to merge this one with that one. If I can get this thing lined up right. And I can't seem to merge the non-45 with the straight one. And I think that right there is where I'm having a problem, on mine at least. So I'm almost thinking that...
The problem is I'm going in tweak mode and then I can't do anything other than mirror.
See, right here, take a look at this. Take a look at mine right quick. See how I've got the 45, I got the non-45, and then I've got the flat one. It's almost like I need two of these. If you can see my selection.
Well, yes, you do need two of them. That's what I was saying. You need to make a long strip, like I'm making. Because what you do for that one that's the non-45 is, well, here you can see what I did over here. This is the first way, and then you flip it around because it has to meet in half.
Okay.
Because it goes one and then over a half.
Okay.
Then it has to go half to the other edge.
Okay. So we have...
But for some reason, I can't get my 45 to actually work.
See, well, my 45 looks good over here, and...
yeah, it does. I
and then
don't
I've
know
got...
why I can't get mine to work.
It's not my 45 that I can't get to work, though. It's my other one. It's this, the Fruity Loop one. That one there. The one
Just a second.
The one right there in the center. That's the one that's being freaky to me, and I think I know why.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, the way that I made that is that it goes one half, so you have that, and then you mirror it one way, and then you mirror it the other. That's
where I was having the problem. It was definitely that one. I got you. That's what it was.
Moved on me.
Let me
see, and then you just paste them together.
Yeah, give me 1 second, and on this non-45 degree angle one right here, this one that we created right here. If I copy that and I paste it, okay, I need to mirror it. Tab, mirror.
Yes.
Rotate or drag it over and then paste, and that will give you a long stretch version of that particular one right here. And from here we can take our 45 degree angle and our flat panel, which here's our flat panel. Let me grab a section of this, copy, paste. I bring this down, rotate, pop it in on the end. If I can get it lined up. I suck at this too. So, let me get this into position.
If it's not lining up, then you may have to mirror it the other direction, yeah.
And for some reason that it escapes me because the rotate tool has an issue with that. At least my rotate tool does.
So you're going to have to rotate
you can
it
get around
so
that
that
by
it's along the
pasting it
north
down.
side of the voxel.
And then copying it again.
Alright, let me get this put back. There we go. I think I got it now. Sort of. And gosh, the tweak mode, it gets in the way after sometimes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because that was my problem with the 45 a while ago.
And then you got to undo what you did and do it again, and it's annoying. See, now I can't seem to get it to.
Do you need to mirror it? Let me.
It won't let me mirror
Do you
in that
have it going
direction.
along the south side instead of the north side?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I try?
Yeah. Because it's eluding me. All right.
I think I'll get it. It's that 45. I don't know why the 45. There it goes.
Yeah, but my flat panel
No.
is coming out correctly. I mean, if I select it, oh, look at here. Look, this is why it was escaping me. See this right here?
Huh?
It's
Yo,
it-
that's not your flat. Yeah, that's the one that goes in the center.
Yeah, that right. It's aligned in the center, and that non-45 piece that we created.
Right. So you need to take this one.
Yes,
that is running along the north.
I got it.
What happened?
I know what it is.
What happened?
I pasted it on the wrong end. My bad. Okay. So,
I think if you just undo, it should.
like right here, if I select that right there, it comes out to the halfway marker of my voxel here. And what I did was
Exactly.
I pasted it in the wrong place. It was on, instead of putting it on this end, I should have put it on this end of that voxel that I first put in there. So it was my fault. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's good to have mistakes because, you know, when somebody else is trying to figure it out, then, yeah. All right. My video just went crazy over there. Here. Okay, V.
There you go.
And now, hopefully, I put this in the right place. And if I did,
Yeah.
there it is. It's in the halfway marker
Right.
now.
And so what you have is that it's two voxels that go, well,
So I can
from one end to the other
take
of the
this.
voxel.
So if I rotate it now, bam!
Yes,
Now
Yes.
it's in order.
exactly. Then you take the two of the 45s and you put them on the other end.
Okay, gotcha. And we already had the 45. Where did I put it? Oh, that's right. We copied over it, didn't we? We copied over my 45.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna steal yours now. No,
That's
there's my 45. I still got it.
Yes.
Okay, now I can take my 45 and put it on the end of this piece here.
And it was getting it correctly mirrored that I was just completely eluding a while ago.
See, I knew we'd figure it out. Eventually. All right, now which... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I belong over here. So I put this on the flat end, right? Or the...
No, on the one that was slightly curved.
Okay.
Well, you got to go in the right direction. I could never get it to go in the right direction.
Let's see, now I can't merge that in for some reason because it comes out to the halfway marker.
Well, let me see.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. I think I know.
This one should at the end. Wait a minute. Oh, no, you know what we did?
Okay.
We went to the half, went from the half to the half.
Yeah, that was the problem I was having.
Okay, here, I can fix it.
Because if it was the other way, it wouldn't merge up with the straight line.
Yeah, okay, I can fix it. Oh. All right, here. If I repaste this one. Now, why won't we paste over the top?
So I think we got one of these pieces that are off somehow, and I'm not sure which or how it is.
Well, here I can get mine. I'll tell you what, I'll do the rest of it and you do the 45s because I can't figure out the 45s for some reason tonight. Okay, so here is one of them right here.
Okay.
If you put your selection tool over the top, you'll see that one end of it is in the exact corner of the voxel.
Okay. And then the other's in the half mark on the other side.
Right. You want to attach it to the half mark. So you see it, you have to mirror it.
Okay.
And then mirror it again.
So we're doing it from corner to corner instead of half to half. And that was the problem.
Yes.
That was the
exactly.
problem. That was the problem that I had earlier, because I had it to half instead of corner to corner. And that's why I was fighting. I was like, why is this not working? And that was why.
Okay. So if you paste it like that, you can see it hits the, what is that, the northwest corner on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And the southeast corner on that side.
Okay.
Then you attach, where are they? One of the straight ones. I mean, the ones that are clear on the side.
Yeah, this one right here. This one right here does it.
That
was.
That's fine. And then just put two of those on one end of this that we just built.
We just putting two of those? Okay.
Yeah, now is that one,
yeah,
that one correct now?
Yeah, that one there is correct. It was this one over here that's wrong. See this? This is the one this is the one we used to create that cross member. It was not the one we made originally. That's where my screw up was. I was trying to put this straight edge that we created, but we only used this to create one of the offsets.
To create that, that's right.
And that's where I screwed up. I was trying to use the wrong straight edge. My bad. Okay, so now I can take this and paste that one in, and
right, and then put one. And you need two of them.
Yep, and now I need the 45-degree angle that we had created.
The 45, right, and you attach it on the other end.
And let me find my 45. I think, yeah, this one here. That is not the 45. That is the 45, the black one. So I can copy that one, and I put that on this end. Mirror. Drop it down.
Yes. I see that was completely eluding me.
Boom! Right there. Now we have our curve.
Yes, okay, we finally have it.
There it is. There it is. That's awesome. Okay.
Done.
So now we just copy this. Yeah. So now we just copy this and mirror it, correct?
No, you just keep building up from that. This is very close now to what Birchstar had. No. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
To make the whole.
Yeah, for the full loop. Okay. And Birchstar's here, and yeah, this is the non-voxel non-voxel reactor approach to creating these shapes. Now, granted, you know, what we just did was the long way to get there, but we still got there.
It's honestly a lot easier than it looked.
Yeah, it was my fault because I grabbed the wrong straight edge, so it was all my fault. But you kind of get the idea of this part right here. Now this leads us to where Birchstar, the half of this that it picks up for what Birchstar has taught us, which is pretty awesome. We take this curvature. We are leading into that now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
all you have to do is build those on top. You know, make it more than one voxel thick.
Yeah. That and basically we're going to take these, and then we're going to stack them like so, and we keep stacking until we get it pretty thick.
Right.
Like so, and
now you don't have to put any kind of voxel rods or anything because everything is actually all connected up.
Yeah. Now this is basically the equivalent of the basic set that Birchstar has. This is not the advanced set, but this is the basic set that and as Birchstar has just kind of pointed out there, the 1 to 0, 1 to 1, and the 5 to 1, which is what we've used to create this little curvature. The next part is selecting the whole thing and using the smooth tool. Okay, maybe I screwed that up. Did I screw something up there? Did I screw that up?
I always chose the whole thing, and it makes some of the voxels disappear.
Oh, you select the
and then
whole
you have to
thing.
use putty voxels.
Okay, so every time I do it, it totally screws the pooch on that. Maybe we only need to do one side. Maybe that's where I'm. Yeah, let me do one side. We'll just grab this right here and we'll use it instead of the whole thing, because what it's doing is collapsing on itself. And if I can rotate this around, we might be able to do what we should be doing. And see how it's like totally just destroying it there.
I chose the entire thing, and it makes it disappear. You have to keep it. You have to keep the selection tool on it, and then put putty voxels in.
And Birchstar has said that she went with avoiding the corner matching problems you just demonstrated in the basic set. But maybe it's just not long enough. Let's try that. I mean, we'll keep kind of tinkering with this until we get it.
Here, I'll try it too.
Okay.
This was on a tutorial on the forums.
Yeah, Birchstar's.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Birchstar's tutorial for this, and she's been able to make. She made this immaculate tent that was just awesome. See, every time I hit it, it kills it. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I see what you're saying.
Yep.
I don't know.
Maybe my air's dirty. Could be a possibility.
That could be.
Yeah, she says try rotating it before smoothing. Let me. I'm going to clean some air over here, and I'm going to see if I can clean it up over here. And delete, heal, and we should be good there. So just to make sure my air ain't dirty. Let's try rotating. Alright, let's try that. See if it does it. And Birch Star still has perms over here, so if she wants to try that out, she can. See, I tapped it there and it totally disappeared.
Well, that's what happened to me, and then you had to put putty voxels in.
Okay, so we're on the right
Literally,
track. We are on the right track then. So, hold on a second.
You need to leave the selection there. Put a putty voxel in, and whoops.
I'm leaving it right there so I can go grab a putty.
Oh, you're okay.
I'll get it in a second. So I got putty boxes down here. They're at the bottom of the earth. I marked the ground so I wouldn't lose it. That's what the paint in the floor was. It was me marking the ground so I
Oh,
wouldn't
I
lose
see. Okay.
it. All right. Now let's try this. Let's see if I can find it. All right. Should be pretty close to it. It's somewhere in here. So there's the curve. Go up one. There it is. Found it. It's just a matter of digging for it here to find that shape. But there it is. I kind of found it. And I think that was the whole shape right there. So we smoothed it out a little bit, and now I can take this shaping, copy, paste it, and then make our little line of it. And granted, that's a different approach to it, but we have that curvature now. Let me grab this. I think I've got it set there. We have that little drapery type fill there to it. Burstar says that hunting for the shape is a large part of why I leave the 2 on O2. Ah, that's why. I was just leaving 1. So yeah, that was okay. Let me get a copy of this over here. I'll copy this right quick. Hopefully I didn't crash nobody. Let's try this again and see if I can get it to do that. Instead of grabbing just one, I'll grab just this part. That way I have 2 on the end. There, see? Now I can take the putty voxel, which, here we go, I'm back downstairs. Copy. Yeah, I got a bunch of workshops to answer that question. More workshops than y'all could ever imagine. They're all over the place. To answer somebody's message there in Twitch. But the cool thing is, like I said, this is another approach to making the cloth, and that's why I invited Birchstar to come over, because you know the original concept came from her. She was the one that tossed it out to us, and we did the tutorial not too long ago showing off the Voxel cloth stuff. So I wanted her to be here to see this other approach to her original concept. Now, there's different ways of handling the same type of approach, and I thought this was just a good add-on to that idea. And of course, you know, I kind of suck at this, trying to repeat somebody else's stuff, but and I can't seem to get this thing in there. Why am I not able to get it in there? Okay, so but Needlehawk has found a different approach to being able to make those same shapes for the cloth, and that doesn't take voxel reactors. And I thought that was like really cool, simply because there's a lot of people out there that really don't like voxel reactors, but they still want that same effect. And I thought this was a pretty good addition to a knowledge base for players. And I am kind of slow at filling all these voxels in. Really am. But yeah, grabbing the 2, having 2 on the end do help there. Birchstar, thumbs up. Very thumbs up.
I'll have to remember that one too.
Yeah, I definitely have to remember that. So when you're going to do the smoothing part of the technique, make sure you leave 2 on the end. But I thought this was like, you know, some really cool stuff here, because I mean, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but this is Birchstar's board, and you can see all the different shapes that has been created through her board here, and you can actually use this to make your cloth. But for those that are kind of voxel reactors, you know, kind of scared of it or whatever, there is another way of doing it, which is really cool. And Needlehawk has been able to work out those same shapes using the line tool, and you know, it's a little longer process because you know, finding that right shape or whatever. You'll have to definitely go back and watch this video a few more times to know exactly, okay, this is the one I'm looking for, or this one is the one I'm looking for.
Actually, of course, on my own, I made that cloth in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. See, it would take me an hour.
No,
I suck at cloth.
When I have show somebody else a course, then that's when I can't figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah, I suck at cloth. But, okay.
Did you want me to show any of the other things?
Yeah, I want you to show this
Or
off. I want you to show this off right quick. And these shapes right here are essential.
Okay.
And explain to us what they are and how you went about actually creating them, or being able to create them, if at all possible.
Sure. I saw Tim's thing about the line tool the other day, so I started experimenting. And he discovered that if you take something where you take, say, 3 by 1, and you expand that out 3 by 2 by 1. So that would be 7. So it would be 3 by 7. So 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7.
Okay, and that was basically what we used over here to create this one. Okay.
Now let me get the right shape here. A cube, okay. So you can start with any width that you want.
Okay.
But you always want the length to be that width times 2 plus 1.
Okay.
So
So
let's say 7.
now, do you remember the length and width of like each one of these shapes here? Now, if
Yes.
maybe I should kind of clarify what these shapes are. If you remember, let me grab one of these right quick, and I'll kind of do the demonstration right quick, and so everybody can kind of see this. You remember we pulled out that one particular voxel shape out of that wedge shape earlier, right? And we made a line. We did this, right? Now, she can come over here and grab, say, this one, copy, come over here, paste.
Over the top of the tool.
Yep. Put it right over the top of that particular wedge. Click, and you see it has now created the next little segment for that curvature. So you can literally create like one voxel angle, one voxel angle, one voxel angle, and literally make this curvature that does like this based on this particular set of wedges. And I just jumped from here to here, but if I Control Z back out of it, and let me grab the second one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, bring this in and drop this down. It's going to make a slight bend. It's a very small part of a bend, but this right here could lead to a huge set of these wedges to be able to use to do that same exact effect. And making like huge draperies that could do like this, you know, just whoosh, like that.
Yeah, I hope to make a sail out of this.
That would be awesome.
And the thing is that you don't see the sharp angles, and you won't necessarily have to use the smooth tool.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Drop her here, and I'm gonna copy this. Copy, paste, and then I'm gonna take the last one. Copy, paste, drop that down, paste in there, grab that one right at the very end, copy, paste, to kind of show off what this thing, you know, sort of kind of does. And I probably did a really bad a P4 version of that there, but you can kind of play with this until you kind of master it, I guess. I haven't mastered it, as you can tell here, but you can start creating those curves using this kind of a technique. Like I said, it takes a little tinkering, a lot of playing with, and all that kind of stuff. But more than anything, it's getting this information out to people. That way you guys can get out there and do some experimenting, and if you come up with something based on this, that's what I like. You know, make that mind ticking whirl out there, because somebody has probably already formulated a plan based on this. You know, oh, maybe I could try that or something. And just by getting the information out there, we use the greater pool of information out there to maybe make something easier for somebody later on. So, okay. And of course, Needlehawk is better at this than I am.
It's only because I've been fumbling my way through it for the past month or so.
Exactly. So, but this kind of leads into the next part of this. This is just the beginning part, all right? But she's got something else that she's going to show off here in a moment, and I think you're going to like this. Let's go with this here. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Explain the flat Karen star?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we need to clean up some space for you over here?
Yeah, and I thought you might want me to show that, so I already created my wall.
Okay, I'm going to clean out some of this over here and just kind of move it off to the side or something. Control X. Oop. Control Z. I didn't grab the whole thing. Oops. Control X. Control Z. I'm not grabbing everything. It's taking me a little bit of time. Okay, you got all the area in the world there. I'm going to take this and drop it off downstairs so we don't lose it if we need it for something.
Okay.
All right. That's why I like having multiple levels here. All right.
If you remember, we could make a voxel that was along one side. A panel that's completely on the side of a voxel.
Okay, and that was using the 3x3, I believe?
The 2x2.
Oh, it was the 2x2. Okay, so it was
right.
This one.
This one right here, but that was, yes.
Okay. Now let me see if I can formulate this right quick.
Nope.
Oops, wrong edge. Ah, okay, I got it. I went in the wrong direction. If you select one out, take your selection tool and put it in there, and you'll see where it merges on that one corner of the selection, and that's probably most likely the one you're going to be looking for. Okay. Let's see if I can get this back into position. There we go. And you can see I'm making that long stretch, and it's coming down. And if I select this, it's all on one side of that voxel, just like that. That is zoomed in close enough that you can see that.
The way to figure out which side you need to use is that we did the 2x2 here. We started here and we went around to the other side.
Okay.
And that causes it to point towards where the tool was, or where the line tool was. You'll see the edge that you need to use is the one that's right beside the line tool now.
Okay.
So if you take that one, it should be, if I get this right, like that.
All right. And basically, the shape was originally a square. We'll think of it like this, right?
Right.
And if I focus on just the two sides of it, which is on my left side and my right side, when you use that line tool, it compresses that bottom face of it, or the bottom of the one side, to be like this, into wedge. So both of those corners are actually in the same location right here at the bottom. Now when we stack them up like here, here, and here, it forces that voxel to conform to that corner, and it pulls it in like this. So it flattens the voxel into a flat panel as you stack it like that, or putting it into that row. It literally takes that next voxel and just keeps doing this to it.
And just sort of flattens it, right?
Yep.
So like on this one, the one that's the side that's to the right of me is already pushed back. And so if you take this tool, let's see, wait a minute, sorry. This is also slate, so I can't see it very well. Let's see. Okay, there, got it.
Yeah, shadows off. Shadows off. I'm gonna have to walk you through on that.
That's a good idea.
It always seems the same time of day to me. Do y'all ever notice that? It's like it always looks the same time of day. Doesn't matter when it is.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn shadows off.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna put this in tweak mode so that I can get this actually on top of this. Okay, so the right-hand side is already squished back, as it were.
Okay.
And then if you, this side that was closest to the line tool, when you paste it, it forces that other side back.
User joined
Yep.
your channel.
And we need a what?
So-
9 voxel section of this? Or was that a 10?
At least 9. 10 is better.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna
So
cut.
I've got one that's 10 by 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to duplicate that over here on my side, and
Okay.
we'll dance that way. All right, there's my 10, and now we're going to stack this basically on top of each other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay.
Did I paste that? Good grief.
That's way off. Okay.
There. I just, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a copy of that. So, okay.
Okay.
All right. All set.
Okay, so this wall is clear on the, what is that, the south side
Okay.
of that voxel.
Hey, okay, yours is on the other side than mine. So let me come over here. Okay. All set.
That's fine. Okay. So first off, just create a 10 by 10 of prime voxels.
Okay. Make 10 by 10 prime voxels. Bam.
Now the idea is that we're going to create an offset voxels. We're gonna offset those by pasting the wall
Copy.
one voxel away from it and force it out.
Okay, so I'm going to take this panel and I'm going to paste it next to the prime voxel wall that we have here with the gap. In other words, if I select it over, if I put my mouse over it, you can see that voxel is on that one side. The airspace area of that voxel is the side that we're going to paste in front of the prime voxels. So I need to take this copy, and you can see this is the side with the air. I want that air side to be on this side of that prime voxel wall. Boom, just like this. I'm going to bring this down. See if I can get the thing lined up. Okay.
I wonder if there's a problem with the air here because I've got an edge that didn't move out.
Okay. Mine worked over here. I think you were off a voxel or something there. You got like this curve in it or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. What will you use yours?
The who?
Okay, so now you have a voxel that is almost 2 voxels.
Yeah. So if you notice that
But it,
if I select this side here, that is the wall, but that wall has now been expanded outwards. So now instead of a single voxel, it actually takes up pretty much 2 voxels worth now. So we've actually created an offset voxel in a way.
right. But it's not quite 2. It lacks just that little bit.
Okay. So now I copy this.
So now copy that.
All right.
Let's see.
And we have our little pattern that we have over here that we're going to squish. And happy birthday, Elosha's son. All right, yeah, tell Elodia that I said hey. All right, so we ready to paste this sucker in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was waiting on you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
you're the teacher today. You're the teacher
Oh,
today.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
Mine has that funny curve to it. I don't know what happened, so just go ahead.
Okay, so we've copied that white section in the back, right? And I'm going to paste that white section to the back side of this one that we have there. And bam.
And you end up with a flat wall that has a pattern on it.
Yep. And you can see she's copying out that.
Just like that.
So now we've turned that design work into a flat panel. Now it's only on one side, so take that into consideration. You know, we're still trying to work that out. But that it's flat, which is the cool thing about it. I mean, you can take that and put it up on walls and, you know, not disturb it and probably paste one into another. Let me try that.
You can, but unfortunately you have to paste it on the side that has the pattern.
Let's see.
But you can.
I mean, you can come up with some like overlay designs or something. That's pretty cool.
Right.
We didn't try that during the rehearsal. That's pretty cool, though.
I think I made one after you left.
I probably did. But you can kind of see how you can form like overlays of some sort, where one looks like it's behind another. I mean, I can come in here and now paint, you know, some of these voxels, and you can see how it's formed like this, you know, where it literally just forms around that. So you can create some cool stuff with that.
I was gonna say, see this flat one is white on one side and black on the other?
Yep.
And that's because I took it, mirrored it, pasted it back to back.
Okay.
It still looks like if there's this one of them, that that's actually 2 voxels thick.
Okay, well, let me take my selection tool here and so yeah, back to back. Okay, so I can take like this pattern.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to paste it on the pattern side.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it should put it out to where it's square on both sides at least.
Mm-hmm.
So if I mirror, paste, it'll be square on both sides. That's still badass though. I mean, I can come in here and paint one side, you know, with whatever texture or whatever coloring or pattern I want. I could pattern this side, and my pattern on the other side still remains, which I think that's still badass looking. But so you have these super thin walls with really cool stuff on it.
The other thing, of course, is that this will go up against the wall and not deform the wall.
Very
so
true.
if you wanted to make furniture that didn't deform the wall, you could make furniture out of it.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like that. I like that. So basically it's out there. So, you know, guys, try it out. Test little stuff. I know we kind of, you know, messed up in the beginning and that was my fault. But try some of these little tinkery bits here. Make you some cloth out of using the line tool texture. And if you come up with something really cool and say you were figure out a way to turn this cloth technique right here, you merge this technique with this technique, we might be able to do painted, what can I say this, painted textiles. And if you figure that out, please let us know, because that would be just badass. We'd have like textures.
Awesome.
We'd have like stuff like this to where, you know, you have like stars and stuff inside of, you know, these type of curvatures. And if you can figure that out and make it an easy way, that's going to be some badass stuff. So what do
Did you want me to show the screen, or is that enough?
Well, with the 45, they should be able to figure out that with the 45. This is a screen that she made using that 45-degree angle that she created earlier in the show. And basically you just put one next to the other, mirror, 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 back and forth, and you can create this same screen, which is pretty cool. You did it a different way though, didn't you? You did a left, right mirror or something?
Yeah, you take that same tool, this one here,
Okay.
and the thing is that
And that was the 2x2x1 in the center.
The tool, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying that was the 2x2x1 from the center of that 2x2 length one that we did earlier in the show.
Okay, so you take the full two high voxels,
Okay.
and you just go across. We did.
Okay.
Go up one, back.
So you went up one and back one.
Well, I went up and then just headed back the other direction
Okay.
each time. And up back the other direction.
You can see how it's forming this like zigzag pattern that does like this. That's just by going back and forth, up one each try.
Mm-hmm. Now if I did it right.
And you just copy the center. You just copy the center out now, right?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Voila! Magic! Bam! Awesome. That is purely awesome. I really appreciate you coming on the show and showing that. You know, hopefully I can get you and Birch Star together, and y'all can be like, y'all, in between the two of y'all, like, y'all probably got like twice the common sense that I got with this stuff. So if I could talk you guys into getting together and working on some stuff, that would be just pimpage. Between the two of y'all, y'all have pretty much done some kick-ass stuff here with the cloth. Oh, and Blue Gray. I've got to throw Blue Gray's name in there as well. Blue Gray, Birch Star, Needlehawk. We're going to toss all three names in there as the badass people of Voxel cloth stuff. Of a Madoodle-ish thing. So, yeah, thank you very much for coming on the show and showing us that. I know you were like nervous as poop about coming up here. I don't understand, why is everybody nervous to come up here and hang with me? Do I scare people or something? Do I? Yeah, gray blue.
Oh, no.
I said blue gray.
It just seems like everything always goes perfectly in dress rehearsal. And
yeah, it was gray blue. I said blue gray, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin his name. I knew it was a color and a color. And the two colors were blue and gray. And gray and blue. But, yeah. Sorry. I apologize. But, yeah, I do appreciate you coming over to show that off, and I appreciate Birch Star for coming over and taking a look while, you know, you were showing it off, because, you know, I wanted her to come over because, you know, she was the one that came over and showed the cloth off the other day. And so, like I said, y'all are going to be friends, whether you like it or not. So,